everyone, this is Mike Wazowski, and this is Bobby, and welcome to Cartoon Sports News, the news channel of Cartoon Sports. With that out of the way, let's get into the news. Today is Wednesday, February 16th. Time it is. Before we get to tennis, I want to say that my prediction about the St. Louis Rams was actually correct. Thank you, Mr. Aaron Donald, for saving the day. Thank you very much. Now to tennis. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the second round of day one of the Miami Open, but there are some crazy games we need to get to right now. So, Mike Wazowski, take us through the highlights of these games. Or you want to go through the stats, be easier. Sure thing, Bobby. But first, before we get to some of those big games, we should talk about the games that were scored by none other than our referee, John. He's the one that scores most of the games that he has done throughout this tournament. His way of scoring these games is just massive. The games he scored was Rarity's game and Carrot Top's games. We're gonna get to those two games right now. Here we go. Let's get to the second match of the second round. Okay. Now let's get to talk about the Moondancer versus Rarity match. This is the second round of day one of the results that we have got for our man Boo. This is good. Okay, the match between Rarity and the Moondancer. Remember, Rarity needs to get back in her winning ways, winning these tennis matches. Okay, let's look at the stats. This is a big one. And can you believe right here, Rarity wins 6-3, 6-4 against Moondancer. Must have been an easy game, right? If you look at the stats, you see the first serves 3% off between each other. The aces 7-2 for Rarity. No double faults between them. 58% first serves won by Rarity to 46%. 39 winners for Rarity, 28 for Moondancer. 24 and 4 serves from both sides. Break points major, and that's how Rarity wins. And this is her next win. Okay, Mike Wazowski. Rarity won this match 6-3, 6-4 because we need to know that, Mike Wazowski. Have you seen this match before? Yes, Bobby, I did see this match, and I can tell you everything about it. I mean, let's get this started. So Rarity did very well in this game. Really served good and had a different mentality like in her soccer games. But remember, this is tennis, and let's butt out of the soccer stuff. I mean, this is Rarity's third game after losing the Minuet. Was it? I think it was the fourth game. I don't know. I can't read tournaments. But at least she wins it here. I mean, she has served very good. Did you see the stats? I mean, that was the good stuff. 99% first serves in was a good one. That one double fault she made still doesn't matter. She managed to break Moondancer's serve sometime, but Moondancer breaks back, but doesn't break enough, and Rarity likes to break back a lot. And wins it here 6-3, 6-4, giving her a chance to move on to the third round. And now this is where it's going to get good. Remember about Berry Punch? Yeah. We're going to talk about that one coming up. I mean, congratulations to Rarity, too. Tournaments, I mean, jeez. Rarity missed the Swiss Basel Open, the Great Road Open, after the New York Open she played in 2020. Jeez, that's 2 years of missing out on tournaments and tennis. But finally, Rarity does it here on Monday, winning against Moondancer, moving on to the third round of the Miami Open. Good job for her, and keep on going farther ahead. And now we're going to be talking about the next match of the tournament. between Carrot Top and Potato Petals. This was a very good game. Let's get on with it, boys. Okay, here we go. Today we're talking about a match between Carrot Top and Potato Petals. This is one of the biggest and hardest games these two have ever faced off. This is the first meeting between these two. Remember, the winner plays off against the 19th Skulu in the third round of the Miami Open. This could be a great match to talk about. Let's go over to the stats of the match. And can you believe it? This is one of the biggest matches I've ever seen, with Carrot Top winning 7-6, 6-7, 7-6 against Potato Petals. This is one of the biggest games. I mean, you look at the stats. Oh my goodness, that's a bunch of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on, but now we're gonna keep up today. You look at the winners and the unforced errors, mama mia, over 50. And you look at the great craziness of the break points. They keep breaking each other 8 times. It's madness. And then they ace each other 10 or more. I mean, the first serves, come on. That's great and awesome. It still goes. But Carrot Top is the better one against Potato Petals, as the 16th seed falls in the second round of the Miami Open. But don't worry, Potato Petals will come back in the first slam, the Australian Open, to see if she can prove herself again from that loss to Carrot Top. Well, Mike Wazowski, this was a fantastic game between these two, all ending in 3-set tiebreakers. This is one of the biggest games that we've ever seen in cartoon sports history. Mike Wazowski, go through all the match ways of this game. Yes, Bobby, how we do it? Let's do this. Okay, this is one of the crash breaking, fantastic making, one of the craziest games of breaking serves ever. If you look at the stats between these two, Carrot Top and Potato Petals broke each other's serves 8 times. That is the most a person broke each other's serve in one match. We haven't even seen that many times. One person can break another serve and another breaking their serve. Like, God bless. The most serves broken by those two was in the second set. 4 broken serves between these two. I mean, God bless my Americano. Carrot Top and Potato Petals pushed themselves to the next level in the third set. I mean, Potato Petals was about to win the match, but Carrot Top fought back hard, pushing her to new levels to really push it in. But Potato Petals pushed it harder, pushing it to a third set tiebreak. I mean, they had match point everywhere. But Carrot Top got the best of Potato Petals at 12-11 to win the match and get knock out the 16th seed Potato Petals 7-6, 6-7, 7-6 for Carrot Top. Moving on to the third round of the Miami Open, face off against the 19th seed Skulu. And remember, Berry Punch still up there waiting. Get ready, because we're going to talk about the match between Berry Punch and Blossom Fourth. Here we go. Okay, let's step back for a minute, because we need to talk about what's going on with Potato Petals these days. Her record is 0-3 against hard opponents, right? She has a 2-3 record right now to this day. That means she lost against Bon Bon, which was a hard opponent, in the Swiss Basil Open second round. She lost to Berry Punch second round 2 in the Greatest Road Open 2022 tournament. And she lost here on Monday in the Miami Open second round against Carrot Top. What is going on with Potato Petals? 3 straight losses in the second round of tournaments. She is 0-3 in second rounds. Come on. She needs to practice hard, and I really mean practice hard, because you know, the Australian Open, the first slam of the Cartoon World Tour, is coming up. She needs to prepare herself very good, because remember, about 120 competitors will be in that tournament, so you gotta get ready and play on your hardest momentum on the world. Woo! Remember, Potato Petals, practice hard, and you will make great stuff coming up. Well, everyone, here we go. It's the match we talked about. Number 1, Berry Punch versus Blossom Force. Mike Wazowski, you have the floor. Let's get ready to see this awesomeness. Well, Bobby, let's get to it. This match was a very good one to see. I mean, Berry Punch took the first set as always, like she always does. But then Blossom Force comes back in the second set, knocking Berry Punch off topic and to get the second set 6-3, like how Berry Punch did in first set. Sorry, a little bit sloopy today on talking. But in the third set, it was a third set Mamma Mia tiebreaker between those two. But Berry Punch got the best of Blossom Force 12-10 in a tiebreaker to win the match and move on into the third round in the Miami Open. Now, this is where it's going to get complicated. Since Berry Punch won and Rarity won, those two are going to face off in the third round. Rarity's the 30th seed, Berry Punch is the first seed. Remember that. This will be a seed versus seed competition. It will get good. Get ready. We're going to get to that on the next couple of weeks or so. But right now, what a game between Berry Punch and Blossom Force. Blossom Force put her hardest into this match, but Berry Punch got the best of her to win it, and this is gonna be good for her to move to the third round to keep her first place ranking afloat. Thank you. Now, there's something going on with Blossom Force. We talked about this like the Titty Petals like last time, but this time Blossom Force has her problem too. She is 0-2 in second rounds. Remember the first term in the New York Open, she lost the second round? And now here in the Miami Open, losing to the first seed, Berry Punch, in the second round. Something is not right with Blossom Force right now. I mean, okay, first of all, she hasn't been in many tournaments. Remember the Swiss Baseball, the British Red Open? No, okay, I remember her in the Swiss Baseball Open, but she lost to Mary May. So, still, she is really having hard times trying to win tournaments now. So she lost in the first round of the Swiss Baseball Open, lost in the second round of the New York Open, and now lost second round in the Miami Open. It's like carnage right now. This is really going bad for her, but she really needs to fix this in order to get back in her winning ways. So she needs to fix what she's doing in order to get back, because the first Grand Slam of the Australian Open is coming up. You know, she is qualified for it, and you know, this is a big chance for her to maybe get some big points. Remember, second round is 5 points in the Grand Slam. Blossom Force will have to practice hard to make sure she is doing good and ready for the Grand Slam coming up. Best of luck to you, Blossom Force, in the Grand Slam. Practice hard, and you will become a champion someday, Blossom Force. Just never give up. Now, we have finally got through all those first 3 or 4 matches of the day 1 of the second round of the Miami Open. I know we didn't talk about the Skulu match. We already know Skulu won that match 6-3, 7-5 over Zita, and that was a good one. But we didn't want to talk about it because it wasn't a way we want to see it. So, Mike Wazowski, we're going to be talking about the order of play for Thursday, since today is Wednesday. That is right, Bobby. Today is the day we talk about the order of play of day 2 of the Miami Open tournament on Wednesday. Thank you. Now, but let's start the order of play on day 2 of the Miami Open tournament. 4 more matches on Thursday. It's the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th matches we are waiting to see and experience. Let's get ready to see them, and let's get it on. matches for day 2 of the Miami Open second round. These are good games to be talked about, so let's get to these games. I mean, these are gonna be good. Bobby, let's get ready to talk about these games. These are gonna be great. Well, Mike Wazowski, based on these 4 games, looks like they're gonna be very awesome and hard games for the competitors. Let's see how they're gonna play. Let's talk about the first match, Mike Wazowski. Okay, Bobby, the first match of day 2 of the Miami Open second round on Thursday we're going to talk about is the match between the 11th seed Head Trailblazer versus Sprout. This is one of these matches we did not see coming, because I don't know what's going to happen. This is one of these games that, I mean, I know these two are buddies because you remember from the, okay, I don't want to push hard, but this is one of these crazy things, okay? Let me get back on track. Based on these two competitors, you saw them play very well tennis. You saw Trailblazer make it to the semifinals of the Great Road Open 2022, only losing to Rose looking straight sets. Yeah. You saw Sprout doing well, lost the Bonbon in the second round of the Great Ocean Road Open 2022 tournament. So you saw these two play in very well in these games. Now they're facing off in the second round of the Miami Open. Remember, only one of them can make it to the third round. Based on my pick of how everything has been going well, I would have to pick Head Trailblazer to win this match, but it's going to be a close one, so I'm going to say like 3 sets. These are one of these games you got to watch out for, but this would be a very great game for Head Trailblazer to make sure he plays well. Make sure not to make too many mistakes, because you can make those mistakes a lot. Like the last time in this first round game, like 44 and 4 shares, like what the way. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Go. You can do it. Wow, what a first match of the day 2 draw of the Miami Open second round. That is going to be a great game. Now let's hear about the second match of the day 2 of the Great Road. Miami Open, I meant second round. Okay. The next match we're going to be talking about is a match between Coloratra and 18th seed Quibblepants. This is another one of these games that could be a game changer, because we remember that match between Carrot Top and Potato Petals. That one wasn't upset for Carrot Top because she won against the 16th seed Potato Petals. This could happen to Quibblepants too, because it's the 18th seed. Now, if you remember Coloratra, she played a first round match in Lily Valley, and that was a tough 3 sets win for Coloratra. That was very tough for her to play. And now she's in the second round, and now she feels calmer and more prepared, and maybe has a chance to win against the 18th seed Quibblepants, but I'm not sure about that just yet. Just because you think you might win against that seed doesn't mean you have chances. Remember, these games are going to be tough to win. Remember, it takes courage, mental, and a great way of playing tennis to win these matches and move on to the next round. This is going to be one of these hard games. Now, Quibblepants has been losing games. Well, hasn't played a match, but still right in the middle might maybe simple, just because he hasn't played a lot of games yet. He's not prepared for this match, but he thinks he's going to lose against Coloratra since she is just a beginner. Coloratra just began playing with her because of the first match she played against, and that was the first round in the Miami Open against Lily Valley, won that one, and now she's into the second round against the ATC Quibblepants, and this could be a chance for her to win. Now, based on my pick between these two, I should think Coloratra might take the win and move on to the third round to increase her ranking a bit more, since this is her first tournament. Since Quibblepants has been making a lot of mistakes, if you remember from the matches he played, this could be a chance for Coloratra to exploit Quibblepants' weakness and win the match. Any way possible, I bet Coloratra might win this, and good luck to her on Thursday. Well, based on my seeing of the match, Coloratra might win it too. I'm the same with you. Color Archer might win it. Based on my percentage, about 70%. Let's move on to the third match of the day 2 of the Miami Open Tournament, second round. Okay, the third match we're going to be talking about in day 2 of the Miami Open second round is the match between the 31st seed, Starlight Glimmer versus Mary May. This is going to be one of these good games, because Mary May has really done well throughout her games. So, remember this. Mary May was the one that defeated Blossom Fourth, which was the 5th seed in the Swiss Basel Open, and that is so shocking. I mean, that is so amazing by her to do that far, or get that far, I should say, to the tournament until losing the Roselug. And that was the only tournament she played, and here she is right now in the second round of the tournament after beating Linton 6-2, 6-1. This is a chance for her to upset the 31st seed Starlight Glimmer. Now, Starlight Glimmer has been having problems. Now, she's been really losing first round games as a seed. Let's talk about it. Swiss Basel Open, she lost against Bonbon. She was actually the 4th seed, and I am correct. And in the Great Ocean Road Open, first round, she lost Bethune Petals as another seed losing. God bless. She has lost the first round twice. And now, in the Miami Open, she's now into the second round. Just by a bye, why not? But this time, going up against Mary May, one of the up-and-coming ponies coming up. This is one of the... because she has been playing absolutely good in that race. She is already ready to go. Now remember, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Mary May gonna be winning this match, because this will be another one of these upsets coming up. Because remember, we talked about the Color Archer match, and that could be an upset. There is a lot of stuff going on around this match. Now, based on my pick, I would have to go with Mary May, because she has done well against Blossom Fourth in that 3-set awesomeness to win it. But this could be her chance to move to the third round, get more points, and have a great way into the top 32. This could be her chance to make it to the big star of the show, and have a chance at a great seed first slam of the Australian Open. This could be a chance for Mary May to win it. But remember, this is just a match. Second round. This is going to be one hard game for her to play. But remember, mentality is key, but not always. Because tennis is a mental game. Remember, you have to trick your opponent and win the match. Thank you. Wow. There is a lot of stuff going to happen in that third match, but it could be a good one to watch. We will see what happens next. But right now, let's talk about the last match of day 2 of the Miami Open, second round. Okay, this last match is gonna be a big game to watch out for. The last match is of the second round of day 2 of the Miami Open second round. Is between Coco Pommel and the 7th seed Derpy Hooves. This is going to be one extraordinary big game, because this is the first meeting between these two, and one of the hardest games we will see between these two. Now, let's look back. Coco Pommel started out in the Great Ocean Road Open 2022 with the win with an upset against her friend Octavia Melody in 3 straight tiebreakers, until losing the Lemon Hearts in 3 sets. And that's kind of a doozy. Now, she's now into the second round of the tournament. Congratulations. And winning the first round match she had. I don't know if it was straight sets or not. Let me check it. My goodness gracious. Okay. Found out she won straight sets against Nightlight 6-2, 6-4. Congratulations, Coco Pommel. Good job. Now you're up against a hard opponent. aka Derpy Hooves, if you remember from the Master of all Masters first term in the world, the New York Open. She manages to get to the quarterfinals. Yeah, I think this is the quarterfinals. I think so. Let me check my ranking book. I mean, she made it through the Greater Road Open to the third round of the Greater Road Open until losing to Silver Spoon. Now remember, that was their second meeting against each other. That was now series tied 1-1. Now remember, this is one of the biggest games to watch out for. Coco Pommel is very good at this tennis mentality she has, but Derpy Hooves had a better mentality throughout her matches than her. But as you know, this match is going to get through it. Lots of garbage. Based on my thinking of this match, the winner of this one, I don't even know. This is a 50-50 on me. Coco Pommel might win it, Derpy Hooves might win it. This is one of these big games, and extraordinary games to watch out for. It's just that this is a big game. Both of them will be tested against each other. They will be really hard against each other. I bet they're going to push each other to a left in order to win this one. I bet this match will go to 3 sets. Still, I don't know who's going to win. Coco Pommel might win it, Derpy Hooves might win it, I don't know. This is one of these big games we're going to watch out for. And one of the awesome games to keep an eye on. This is going to be one, but I don't want to say this. I bet Coco Pommel might win it just because of my heart and glory of how she got through this throughout the tournament. Thank you. Wow, what a fourth match of day 2 of the Miami Open second round we're gonna see today. Based on what I've been hearing right now, I heard that the coach referee scoring the matches, John, will be scoring the 2 matches below, Colorado and Coco Pommel's matches. The reason is because extraordinary. We just said, I think so too. Woo! That is a lot of talking from me. Woo! It's like, I'm like Joe Biden in a 2-hour press conference, talking about everything but this, jeez. Okay, that is all 4 matches of day 2 of Miami Open second round. Keep an eye out for these 4 matches in your area. If you see some scores, come check them out, okay? Oh, and also check challenge.com. The Cartoon World Tour tournaments are right there waiting for you there. Woo. Get ready for day 2 of the Miami Open on Thursday. Woo woo! Here comes the tennis train coming in. By the way, guys, this is it for Kurt Sports News. Next time, we'll be talking about day 3 of the Miami Open second round. This is Mike Wazowski, and that is my co-host Bobby, and we will see you guys next time on Cartoon Sports News. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you next time.